I want to add to this that I've been putting up on Facebook and YouTube for years, 5, 6 years, and I wrote a book about it. So I've been telling about it since '76 about mind control. And I was writing a medical malpractice book, MD: A License to Kill. Now here's where I'm going with it. If you ever hear, there's lists of it, of the some of the people that this has been used on, and this is how your murder just happened in Parkland down there. That's one at Virginia Tech here next to me, where the young man from Seoul, South Korea, shot. Well, he's from South Korea. Shot the 32 and turned the gun on himself and killed himself. He was programmed to. Now then, suddenly everybody's gun ho. They don't stop to think. I don't know where their minds are because they can Google mind control and all of these mass shootings, all the security on planes. It reeks of the government. Okay, and that's who's doing it. Well, your global government's in power now, so you start talking about that, and that's crazy. Well, no, it's not crazy. You just don't want to deal with it, and I've been told that. But I want to say this real quick. This whole deal now is pointing to they can come out and arrest you because somebody, I don't care if it's a doctor, doctors, my God, that was a book I wrote, MD: A License to Kill, and I hope the world I live, just you see what was done to me for writing it. So they're going to haul anybody's ass in and for 72 hours. You don't know if they're going to come out or not. If they're a political prisoner or if they're a child of somebody who has something that somebody wants to shut up politically or whatever reason, they can hold their son. You're counting on doctors to be gods. And I found out they're not. And people didn't want to hear it way back then. They're people just like you. Now, the deal now is if any behavioral problem comes up, your child is suggested they go and see a child psychiatrist. Maybe you should know about some child psychiatrists. I mention them on my specifically in my YouTube and everything. Oh my God. But anyway, your doctor will so easy to do, especially if you've got a good insurance that'll cover a stay. They'll put them in the hospital, in these private hospitals, and until your insurance is gone, and then of course your kid's suddenly healed, I guess. And this does happen. Look at the mental hospitals, they have grown enormous. Anyway, once your doctor suggests or you think that your child's having bad behavior, you don't. Dr. Phil's pretty good, and some people, I don't know if he's ever sent somebody with mind control to any of these doctors on his program. I think he's an honest man and a caring person, but not everyone is Dr. Phil. And you send your child or your teenager to a psychiatrist, and they label them. They got that label for life, and it's awfully hard to disprove it. And then it really sticks. Let's say the child was put under mind control or not. If that child did something after he's been labeled and seen a psychiatrist, you can pretty much do what you want to. He's labeled, and God help him if he had been programmed, because he'd never get out of it. Like this kid in like Aurora, Colorado, let's go to Aurora, Colorado, James Holmes. He didn't kill those people in the Grand Theater in Colorado. He was programmed to. He's a puppet. He didn't know he was going to do it. They put him, because ask yourself, when you can Google mind control yourself, you may not see the patterns, and heaven forbid Edward Snowden come and try to tell something. He's exiled to Russia. You don't hear about him anymore. Kaput out there. All right, now, James Holmes I'm just using it as an example. He was put in a mental hospital, given psychotic drugs. He's not mentally ill. He's programmed. These can be proven that I've been talking about, and some others, like Larry Flint specifically. And you're going to say, well, what about Larry Flint? Why didn't he do something? I hope maybe you get to hear it all, and it's it's given a gift to people that really want you to shut up, and then they turn around and say, oh, I want to know the truth. You tell us the truth. We want to take these guns away from you. We want to stick our kids in a psych ward and have them evaluated, behavior modification, etc., etc. And anyway, I'm going to stop there. He was put in a mental hospital. Holmes was. He's treated with psychotic drugs. Do you have any earthly idea what that does to a person who is not mentally ill? He's been programmed. You stop the programming and the mind control. This is the sickest thing that got out of hand a long, long time ago. The only way you're going to stop it is to tell the truth. And that goes to WDBJ7 here in Roanoke. All of them know it. The truth. They're not going to stick their necks out and tell it one bit. They're not going to tell anything about it, the media. The only way to get this stopped is to tell the truth about it. And so far, all I've heard is they're going to take your guns away.